We're getting everything prepared at the moment. Getting everything set up so that we're good to go. Yeah. Getting that back timer set up really quick, because we are going to be doing the thing that we've been doing. If you can believe it, we've been doing this for 3 months now. So seeing some of you join, hello, thanks for joining us. And if this is your first time, welcome. And if you've been here since the beginning, well, congratulations, because you've been here for about 3 months. So that's amazing. Getting everything set up. Hey, everybody, good seeing you join. Seeing some familiar faces. Yeah. Also seeing some new ones as well. So welcome. And I am just connecting the timer at the moment. I'm doing this, and Brandon is finishing up our workout playlist for today. Hey, everybody. Alex from France. Ralph from YouTube. Morning, dudes. Let's see. Johnny from YouTube says hi from Southampton, UK. And Raymond from Facebook says, Buff Dudes member from Gainesville, Florida. Oh, yeah. Good to see you. So we have the list for this morning, custom made just about 30 seconds ago. It's going to be all body weight. So usually we'll do sometimes one of us will do body weight. The other will do maybe a dumbbell or band. But today we're going to be both doing body weight. So no equipment necessary, just your body and a floor. So let's go over the exercises real quick. We're going to be starting off with lateral squats. And then we're moving on to dive bombers, then single leg RDLs, the windshield wiper push-ups after that, the side plank dips, then pushback push-ups, and then hard one, burpees, really getting a heart rate up with that one, then praying mantis push-ups, T-curls, and ending it with, of course, calf raises. So if you're not too familiar with some of these exercises, we'll be, just kind of, you can take some time to watch us do it and then from after this, but they're pretty well-known body weight exercises. So I'm sure you guys will know them by name. But yeah, it's going to be a tough one. It's going to involve the full body. It's going to get a lot of muscular activation and also a lot of cardiovascular, test your cardiovascular system as well. So
we're going to run the office and be moderator really quick.
Oh yeah. Okay. Okay. So what we usually do before we get started, Hudson's going to take care of something real quick, but what we're going to do is just do some warm-ups. Warming up your joints, kind of getting you a little bit more mobile. One of the best ones you can do is just kind of a full squat. You just kind of get down to this position here. Oh yeah. Push your knees out. You can twist a little bit, get a little bit of that thoracic spine mobility as well. And yeah, it's always good to kind of open the hips up. It's going to help mobilize your ankles, your hip joint. Oh, and again, the thoracic spine, if you twist a little bit, just like so. Yeah, so you really just want to kind of get ready, get mobilized. But the good thing about this workout is, since it is just body weight, even if you don't take a lot of time to warm up, the workout itself will warm you up and stuff. Good morning from Texas, Claire from Facebook. Good morning. Hopefully you're going to be joining us for this body weight workout. Sir from YouTube, hello from Thunder Bay, Ontario. Hell yeah, that's a cool name, Thunder Bay. And let's see, Bo from YouTube just came home from a 10K run, 44 minutes. Hell yeah. Well, if you join us in this, then you're a real hero, because that's a lot of work right here Saturday morning, if it is the morning for you. Oh yeah, let's see, Daniel from YouTube. Hell yeah, dudes, greetings from England. Greetings from over the pond, man. That's awesome. What is it? It's evening time for you then, right? I can't remember the time difference, but JL from YouTube, good morning from Holland. Wow. It's always so cool to see everyone from around the world, and it's pretty amazing. I love how the reach in this this kind of this social media world. Cody Griffin, nice to see you again. Good morning. Always love having you join us. Hopefully you're ready for a good one this morning. And Robert from YouTube, good morning, brother. I love windshield wiper push-ups. Well, you're in luck, because we are doing them, so that's awesome. I love them too. As difficult as they can be, they're really excellent. Sheldon from Facebook, yo, hey, yo, dude, what's up? Let's see, Nikitas, looks like he is hello from Greece. Is that right? Yes. Thumbs up for the awesome work you do. Well, thanks, Nikki. Appreciate that. That's amazing. Let's see. Bo, it is just past 6 in the evening here. Oh, okay. So yeah, that's what's funny. 6 p.m. in Hungary. Homie says, "Go Team Hudson." Well, I'll tell Hudson you said that. I'm sure he's gonna be happy about that. There's a lot of Team Hudsons out there. He is the underdog, which, you know, I feel happy about that. He needs all the help he can get. No, he's going to do awesome. Jimmy, Brandon, one phase of Arnold grunts, please. Yeah, I hope you're happy about that. Let's do it. Yeah. Hopefully that made you a little happy. Ready to hit it. Jonas, Norway. Nice. Facebook. Let's see. So yeah, got a little behind on the comments here. David from London, Facebook. I mean, again, it's just so amazing. Everyone's joining us this morning, and hopefully, you guys are getting your warm-ups in. We're about hopefully going to start pretty soon. Hutchins, just take care of something real quick. Russell on Facebook from Australia. Hell yeah, down under. I can't really do an Australian accent. It's tough. I remember I tried to do one. We did Steve Irwin was like a hero of mine. I watched him religiously when I was younger, and yeah, I would always try to do the accent because it was a lot of fun, but I could never do it that good. Let's see here. Mitchell from YouTube. When's the next video coming out? Well, it'll be coming out this coming Monday. It's a good one. It's another one. We try movie versus reality, and to give you guys kind of a clue, it's going to be featuring Jackie Chan, or at least him in his movies, not him in person. I wish it was him in person. That was another hero of mine, Jackie Chan. So it was awesome to try out some of his stuff. I was used to do it in the backyard anyways, but this time, of course, it's been a while. So it was really tough. So hopefully, guys, you'll enjoy that one. We did, definitely. Let's see. Wow, a lot of Canadians. That's awesome. I love it. Yeah, Canada's beautiful. Been to Calgary and been to British Columbia. Both were awesome experiences. Everyone's just so nice. I remember being in Calgary, and we went out. We were actually shooting for the Hitting the Wall, the Olympic channel. So we were there with the crew that we were working with, and we went out to this bar / club. It was a nice place, having some drinks and stuff. And then I used the restroom, and it was pretty crowded. And usually you go to a place like that, it's just chaos. You know, everyone's trying to use the restroom and whatever. So I go in there, and I was kind of expecting that, but a guy's like, "Okay, I was here after you," and they just made this line. They're like so polite. And I was like, God, I love Canadians. That was just so nice. In Holland, it is 8:13. Wow, Ruben from YouTube. You know, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. This is amazing. I love you guys. Hopefully, even if you're not going to get a workout in, hopefully this is just going to be fun to watch and just to be a part of the Buff Dudes community. But for those of you who are working out, that's awesome. Really looking forward to that. And hopefully Hudson gets back pretty soon, so we can get this started. Protho, Jackie Chan was amazing. All his own stunt work. I love his movies growing up. Yeah, me too. I religiously watch Jackie Chan movies. I mean, yeah, that dude was just insane. I can't believe how much he put into his craft. And it really shows too, because man, his stuff is awesome. I always love that meme where it shows all the movie stars and their stunt guys, you know, and of course Jackie Chan is just sitting, you know, he's just sitting alone because he's his own stunt guy. That was pretty sweet. From Sweden, from India, the Philippines. Wow, this is amazing. You guys are awesome. Here you go. Let's see. Oh, I got to read this one real quick. The Brown guy from YouTube. Hey guys, have you ever heard of the Canadian Air Force's 1950s air workout called 5BX? Apparently Prince Philip did it daily until his health failed him in his 90s. I have not, but now that you mention, I'm going to look that up. That's really interesting. That'd be cool to see what it's made of, and maybe even try it out for a video. That'd be sweet. Hudson needs all the rest he can get to beat you. Bo from YouTube. Yeah, it's going to be a tough one. It's going to be I think he's in it to win it though. So, okay, so Hudson just got back. We're going to get our warm-ups in. You guys are awesome. So let's see. Midnight in Hong Kong. Lee, wow. You're a hero right now. Midnight? Are you going to work out or not? That's the question. But even if you're not, thanks for joining us. Oh, yeah. So we're going to start with lateral squats, which is sometimes what we use to help mobilize the hip joint and ankle joint, stuff like that. But it's also a really good one to kind of target. It's almost like a unilateral motion, because you're really pushing off with one leg and you're involving your glute, your quad and stuff. It's also really good to help, stretch your legs out, mobilize. So even if you want to kind of start with that, to just help get used to that motion, get a little bit more mobile. But that is the first exercise we're gonna start with, is the lateral squats. And yeah, I think we're almost ready.
Okay. Yeah. Is everybody good to go? Let us know. We'll give you about 1 minute and then we're going to get started on the workout.
We're having a little one-on-one combo. Me and the other buff dudes.
Some personal time.
Yeah.
Getting to know everybody a little bit better.
Exactly.
Giving a chance for everyone to wake up a little too.
Exactly.
I know for me and Brandon, at least where we are, it's 9 a.m. So even though 9 a.m. isn't that early, sometimes on a Saturday it feels that way.
Yeah. Which is funny because here, it's 9 a.m. and you immediately think that everyone else on here it's like 9 a.m. But a lot of people from England, a lot of people from Canada, Sweden, Holland, India, Philippines, Hong Kong, everywhere. It's crazy. I love it. Yeah. It really goes to show you that everyone from around the world is tuned in, which is amazing.
That is. And I see a lot of let's goes. So I think that's our cue to go. Okay.
I'm ready to go.
Everybody ready? Yeah. Here we go. The timer is going to start and then we are going to get started. We're going to have Brandon lead the way because he's the one that built today's workout. Thank you.
I'm going to have a little reminder though, just in case. In case I forget.
Okay, everybody, here we go. Countdown has begun.
So a nice wide stance on this one, toes pointing forward at all times. And you're just be squatting from into one hip and then into the other. Nice fluid motion. Keep a somewhat vertical torso. You don't have to go crazy. You can have a little bit of a bow forward. It's not a big deal. But as long as you feel like good stretch and good activation. Oh yeah. This feels good. Yeah.
And for those of you who worked lower body either yesterday or earlier in the week, we sympathize.
Yeah. It always makes it a little bit more difficult, obviously, if you have a pretty grueling workout routine already. And then you just kind of supplement this hit on top of that. But, it's always good to push yourself. What do you guys, I forget your name, sorry, but ran a 10K before this. 44 minutes, so yeah, something like that.
That's pretty wild.
Yeah, exactly.
And we get a lot of questions asking, is this our typical workout routine? This is our typical Saturday morning workout routine. So during the week, we'll do the more traditional workout split. And then each Saturday, we do these 20 minutes with all of you.
Oh, yeah. Good way to burn a little bit more calories. It's just fun, so it's this kind of group session. It's just nice. It's nice to motivate yourself, to get re-inspired, and just to do something different. All right, last set already.
Yeah, that was quick.
Yeah.
And if you're not doing it in sync with us, it doesn't count.
Yeah, exactly.
That's not true.
So after this, we're going to be doing dive bombers, which is a really good upper body movement, as we'll kind of be able to see in just a second here. There we go. Glutes burn a little bit, so you can kind of start in a downward dog position, and you're really kind of like pulling your body through and up, like that. Kind of come back, and just like so. You're really working on your lats, your shoulders, your chest, your core, lower back. And there's a lot to this motion. Just take it nice and slow. Good pace, really squeeze as you pull through. Yeah, just like so.
And you don't want to forget to hydrate. So you can see I got a big water. I think Brandon's got a big water.
I know. I left it over there. I'm gonna have to run and get it if I need it.
Brandon's gonna get a little cardio during his rest time.
Yeah. Get your water. This becomes a lot harder than you might imagine doing this movement.
Get that water, Brandon. You got 5 seconds.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I'll get next time. I was a little late on that one.
Here we go. He's going. Wish him luck. He's got 10 seconds to grab that water. Success. Oh yeah. We're on our final set of dive bombers. And it's perfect because I don't know if I can take another set. Yeah, after this is gonna be single leg RDLs. So that way we help target the hamstrings and the glutes, single legs, as well as a lot of balance, stability in there, in the ankle. Give the upper body a little break. Nice stretch. Bring it back up. As Brian was saying, a lot of stability on this one. Don't be too hard on yourself. If you lose balance a time or two as you're getting the exercise down, yeah. Good thing about these single leg movements, especially like the RDLs, it really engages your gluteus medius and minimus, which are really gonna help stabilize your hip joint there. Let's say, you know, if you're walking, a lot of times when you walk, run, or anything like that, at some point in your gait, you're gonna be on one leg. So to have the strength in those glutes to stabilize the hips, to keep them station, like keep them level is really important. So that's why it's good to train them in this kind of unilateral motion. And as you can see, I'm just tapping my finger down at the bottom. It really helps me to stabilize right down in this position right here. Sometimes you can begin to lose your balance a little bit. So that quick little tap on the ground almost helps to reset yourself just a little bit. You should really be feeling that stretch in the hamstring. Ooh, yeah, definitely feel that stretch. Ooh. Oh, there we go. Nice. Yeah. And it looks like we got a $25 donation. Thank you very much. Oh, Nazar. You're a beast. All right, dude, you are. Here we go. Last set. That went very quickly. Yeah, that's what's nice about the unilaterals. This set is for Nazar. Yeah, thank you. Come on, Nazar. Oh, there we go. Okay, so now we're on to the windshield wipers. God. Oh, love these, so that's awesome. Glad somebody did. Yeah, me as well. Ooh. Back and forth, like you're sweeping the floor. Keeping that tension in the chest, the shoulders. Make sure that the scapula is retracted there so you get the most engagement in the chest. Make sure it's in the best position to help stabilize that shoulder joint. And you're good. Another donation. Wow, thank you very much. I gotta read it real quick. Yeah. It's Jumpy, Buff Dudes of Plunder. Yeah. All right, here we go. There's a lot of core in this too, of course, because you have to really engage your abdominals, your lower back, your glutes to stabilize the plank position in this. We are halfway through. Oh yeah. This is the tough one, everybody. So we're all going to suffer through this together for these final 2 sets. Oh yeah. Remember to take a nice wide placement in your hands. Makes it a little easier. Better range of motion. Oh yeah. Stay strong. Grunt. Making crazy noises if you have to. Oh yeah. All right. Get a little hot. Have to take this sweatshirt off. Here we go. Final set of the windshield wipers. Air time. Oh, woo! That was brutal. That was really tough. Thankfully, you're gonna give a little rest for the upper body. You can do some side plank dips. In the side plank position, you're gonna be dipping your hips down and pushing them up. Working those obliques, lower back. Oh yeah. Oh, my arms are actually. That's what I was about to say. My delts are just about shot. Oh, there we go. Everybody joining us, you're doing great. Keep going strong. Helps when you got everyone doing this together to help motivate one another. I know you guys helped motivate us, so thank you very much for that. Oh yeah. Midway point. Yep. Getting close. Here we go. It's just the grunts now. Yeah, get through it. Oh yeah, good. How's the last one? Final set of the side plank dips. And the last one's gonna be the next one's gonna be the push back push-ups. I'm gonna be working on the shoulders, so get ready for that. I'm gonna be hydrating after this set. Yeah. If you got some water handy, definitely advise you to do the same. There we go. And our shoulders aren't finished yet. No, push back, push ups. Get down to push up position, then pushing back. Let your hips raise up in the air. Hitting the chest in an eccentric motion, but then pushing backwards is going to help activate the shoulders there. These ones are a little less load on the shoulders than a typical like pike push-up or like a handstand push-up. So, but they're still very difficult. Once you get that fluid motion, it actually just feels good. I feel like a machine chugging along. There we go. Oh, I'm burning. Oh, yeah. Halfway through the pike, or the pushback push-ups. Yeah. Here we go. Oh. Whew. Damn, my shoulders are getting damn close to being shot. Yeah. Wow. Final set on the pushback push-ups. You guys got to give us that motivation. Keep going strong. We got burpees after this. Oh man. There we go. All right. Yeah. Burpees. We do these burpees without the push-up. So what we're gonna do, get down, kick your legs back, and then up. Thanks. What was Brandon thinking? Yeah, designing this one. This time. Trying to make it a little bit harder. Those quads are shot. All right, right back to it.
Oh yeah. This is really testing cardiovascular strength.
Almost. Final one. Here we go.
Nice. All right. We got the pre-mantis push-ups.
Oh yeah.
In those triceps. There we go. Love this one. My favorite tricep body weight exercise. Like a lot like a reverse skull crusher. It's a nice little break after the burpees. Woo! Oh yeah. You can tell we're doing on our knees. It allows us to do a hell of a lot more repetitions, but the later reps, definitely very, very difficult. Fatiguing the muscle of the triceps. Whew. Good job, everybody. If you're like us, you're feeling pretty winded right now. Oh, yeah, there you go. We're bulking, what are we thinking? It's hard to push up 230 to 40 pounds. Yeah. Oh man. Oh. We are on to our final two exercises. T curls. Here we go. These ones are just damn fun. Couldn't forget the biceps. Grab a t-shirt or a towel. Try to keep your leg as dead as possible. Curl. Squeeze at the top position. Oh yeah. Couldn't forget that bicep pump. Here we go. Oh yeah. To the top of the squeeze. Oh yeah. Pretty simple movement, but again, after doing 4 sets, the minimum amount of rest time, they start burning like crazy. Oh yeah. Nice. Oh yeah, okay. 2 sets left. Hope everybody's hanging in there good. Yeah. I was getting pretty close to my max capacity on those last couple exercises. This is the light at the end of the tunnel here. The bicep peak at the end of the tunnel. Yeah. Really start to feel that bicep engagement, especially on this 3rd and 4th set. Final set of the T curls. Here we go. And this, much like the Romanian deadlift, seeing as you're on one leg, there is a lot of balance involved. That's true. As you can see right now with me. Slow and controlled squeeze at that top position. Final 5 seconds of the T curls, then we're moving on to our final exercise. Yeah. Some good old calf raises to end it. We always like ending with calf raises. Yeah. Not only because it's good to work calves, but it's a nice little break. That's for damn sure. Even though, again, those last couple of sets being pretty difficult, but good job, everyone. You guys did amazing. Whew. I'm glad we made it through this. It's definitely a test. This is the hardest body weight one I've been. Yeah. So I was trying to push a little further each time. You know, it is, again, that's, you know, a lot of people, can you build muscle on body weight? And absolutely. But what you do is have to continue to make it harder for yourself, working that progressive overload, changing things up, so that way you don't get stuck in a rut, you don't hit a plateau. And doing little changes go a long way. Oh, yeah. Whew. Oh. Midway through, we got 2 sets left. Great job, everybody. We're right at the finish line. We're almost there. And we are going to end on our final set, which will be next, on doing something that we've liked to do. We suggest you follow along just because it's fun. You got to end the whole thing on a double front bicep. Yeah. 2 salutes. Exactly. Full gun salute. We're all giving each other props with that one. Here we go. Final set. I know it's funny because this one visually doesn't really look that tough. Yeah. But my quads are on fire. I'm assuming Brandon's are as well. Here we go. Final set. Last big thank you to everyone who joined us today. We know your Saturdays, you got a lot of stuff going on, so thank you for deciding to spend about 30 minutes of it with us. We really enjoy it, and it's cool because we all get in a workout together. Yeah. Nice. Hell yeah. Great job, everybody. Awesome job. Get some good water. It is time to hydrate, and we're finished. Hell yeah. So we're gonna end it as we usually do. Nice little 30, 40 minute Q&A session. Yeah, great job, everybody. Whew. Alex Rodriguez from YouTube, thanks, man, did the entire thing with y'all. That's amazing, Alex. Thanks for joining in. Oh, again, it's kind of for some people, a hard thing to do on a Saturday, but getting it done sure makes the rest of the day feel great.
That's for sure.
Yeah. Mona from YouTube, awesome workout. Did it all thanks from Saudi.
Nice.
Saudi
Arabia, I think,
yeah.
Right? Yeah. How long do you guys work out for, Landon from YouTube? Kind of depends. Up to maybe an hour and a half or something, I think, for our main workouts. And that's usually because that'll last a little longer, because if you count your time in the gym, it'll be a pretty good amount of time of mobility and warm-ups before we start the actual lifting the weights and the working set. So it can be a little higher, hour and a half, 2 hours, depending on the workout itself. Devin from Facebook says, woo, first time I ever did it with y'all and made it through.
Nice.
Oh,
yeah, congrats, Devin. Michael from YouTube says, doing this on my off days during the superhero plan. Deadly today. Michael, ooh, you are a superhero.
You are. Wow, that's amazing.
Naza from YouTube says, really like the rebrand of the channel. Thanks, Naza.
Oh,
yeah, we just added some new artwork.
Yeah.
Glad you enjoy it.
Cody, I made it too. Nice.
Good job, Cody.
Oh, yeah.
Good to see you again. Call Me Spray from YouTube says, thank you for your time. You guys are amazing. I'm honored to have passed 30 minutes working out with my favorite bros.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
Eric from Facebook says, awesome, guys. I'm a flight attendant on my overnight. Was not expecting to do this.
Oh, wow.
Kick my butt.
Job.
Yeah, great. That's awesome.
Stacy from Facebook. Hi from Portland, Oregon. Nice.
Stacy?
Yeah, pretty close.
Yeah. Kara from YouTube. Y'all are great. Thank you, Kara.
Nice.
Jumpy from YouTube. We love you guys. We love you, Jumpy.
Yeah, Jumpy.
Hell yeah. Oh, yeah. Let me see. Just catching up on some comments here. Francis from YouTube. Saturday is my heavy bench press day. Well, good luck, Francis.
Yeah, definitely. Raymond from Facebook. The burn, LOL. Yeah. The burn is real. Definitely.
Shaz Watt from YouTube says, when is the next road to 250 pounds video coming up? Much love.
Oh, yeah.
I shot some content for my next one yesterday, and look for it hopefully next week.
Yeah.
One's going to be a bulk shopping day, and the next one is going to be like a daily bulking eating plan. So it should be fun.
Yeah.
Rita from YouTube says, love from Morocco. You guys are awesome. Thank you, Rita.
Thank you.
Titus from Facebook. I've been waiting all week for this. Hell yeah, Titus. We have too.
Ralph from YouTube. Doing this workout after a chest day hurts. Yeah. Well, thanks for joining in. And yeah, it definitely hurt. It hurts me, and we didn't even do chest day.
Jeremy from Facebook says, first time working out with you,
nice.
But not to last. Much buff love. Hell yeah, Jeremy.
Hell yeah. You got a few first timers. Love it. That's amazing.
That is awesome. Gabriel from Facebook says, getting breathless on those burpees. Great. Thank you. Gabriel, I was right there with you.
Yeah, those are rough.
Yeah.
that was hard.
You know, and that's something I think we constantly try to work on is our cardiovascular strength. I mean, supersets can really help with that because we don't do a lot of kind of specific cardio to help. We'll just do usually like steady state for the most part. But yeah, these type of workouts, they really test that for sure, especially adding those kind of movements like burpees. Yeah, it goes a long way.
John from YouTube says, did the buff dudes watch Mortal Kombat? And if not, why do you hate good movies? Well, we haven't watched it, but based upon your glowing review, maybe we should.
We watched the old one, the 90s version, and we were huge fans. Yeah. We love that, especially the soundtrack. So, you know, I guess hopefully that gives us some kind of some brownie points.
Apex Theory from YouTube says, awesome guys, I substituted some of the harder exercises with an easier version, felt I could keep up better with y'all. Apex, that is amazing, and that's exactly what we recommend, because the thing is just being able to get it done. You know, you don't want to hurt yourself or struggle too hard just trying to keep up. I mean, there's nothing wrong with the substitution. That's awesome.
Absolutely. Caleb from Facebook, what is new to the channel, what does the BUFF acronym stand for? Better understanding of food and fitness. Yeah.
Jesse from YouTube says, how often do you do live streams? We do it every Saturday at 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time.
Yeah. Oh, Tristan from Facebook got Team Hudson.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Thank you, Tristan. I'll try.
I think there's more Team Hudson than Brandon.
That's because it's the underdog
still, man. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Which I'm not mad about.
I got a road ahead of me.
Yep.
Yeah. Bo from YouTube says, I made it through even though I ran for, there we go. There we go.
Yeah, you made it. Good job, Bo. Hell yeah. That's it. That was surprised. I wasn't sure if you're going to do it or not, but I'm glad you did. That's amazing.
Jimmy D from YouTube says, thanks for the workout. Can't move my shoulders now.
I know. Yeah, those shoulders are burning more. It's always kind of interesting when you pair certain movements together. You know, when never doing them before, you kind of are a little unaware on how they'll affect you. But yeah, it's always interesting to see which muscles burn more. Because I think last time we did dive bombers, and then followed that with windshield wipers, and then it was the chest. You know, the chest was like, oh. So in this case, these pairings were really shoulder based.
It was brutal. Yeah. Steven from Facebook says, first time I've ever joined you guys. Thanks for making such awesome content and motivating me to better myself. I just started your cutting plan this week. So excited. Well, good luck, Steven. And thanks for joining us. We could see doing this Saturdays almost forever.
Definitely.
And as COVID kind of cools down and everything, we'd like to do a lot of fun stuff with this. So maybe park live workouts, maybe some of you can join us. We'll see, but it should be fun.
Definitely.
Sebastian from YouTube says, greetings from Colombia. You guys are the best. Thank you, Sebastian. And I just got to say, I apologize. We're getting a little behind on the comments. We might be a few minutes behind here, but we try our best to.
And I'm not reading too many because it's kind of sometimes hard because I have to cross over to see it. So I'm just kind of letting Hudson handle it.
We keep trying to get a bigger monitor, but I swear every single time we seem to forget. But that'll be a goal.
Yeah. Oh, and here's one. Bo, please do a full body kettlebell workout next time. We've thought about that. We definitely will, because we've done dumbbell, we've done the mobility bands, and the kettlebell will be definitely our next one because we love kettlebell. And we've had that suggestion in the past to do a kettlebell program, which we do want to do in the future as well. So yeah, to do a kettlebell for this would be great.
And Stacy from Facebook says, this is my second workout with you guys. Well, thanks for joining for the second time, Stacy.
Hell yeah.
And I got to get this comment from Charles on YouTube. He says, Salty Cracker Channel on Odyssey did a shout out to the Buff Dudes the other day. Good exposure. He has a pretty big following.
Wow.
I'll have to look into Salty Cracker, actually. Yeah. But thank you for letting us know. Michael Sturm from Facebook. Thanks for joining us again, Michael.
Oh, nice.
Oh, damn, this time I wimped out.
Oh, no, yeah.
Yeah. It's hard to do it every week for sure. If there's a week where maybe, you're not quite feeling it, there's nothing wrong with sitting it out.
Yeah. Not a bad idea to have some alternatives behind you. Yeah, that is true. Actually, what we want to do eventually as well, and this would be, a fun thing. We could either do one of us doing the hard version, one of us doing the easier version. But we also wanted to have our significant others, Hudson's wife, and then my girlfriend do it along with us as well. And they would, not to say they're not as strong, but in some areas they like a little strength and compared to a buff dude. So they would do maybe a little bit of the alternate version of some of the exercise that might be a little too difficult for some people. So that might be fun too.
Francis from YouTube says, question, what's the reason behind Brandon's ability to almost double the reps on every exercise? Is it the sheer years he has gone on Hudson or better diet, or I'm a little disappointed by the fact that I see Brandon's doing double the reps that I do.
I didn't even know.
I think you're definitely doing double on purpose for sure.
Oh, yeah.
We try our best to stay equal, but I mean, obviously that sounds like, Francis, this is just a goal I need to work on, that if I'm falling that much behind, I definitely need to up my intensity a little
It's some of the stuff you don't see, that are behind the scenes stuff that you don't see, where Hudson has a daughter that's a little over a year and she doesn't sleep at night sometimes. So I think the lack of sleep can sometimes affect that. So again, it might not necessarily be strength issues. It's mainly kind of more of like maybe sleep and rest that can affect.
That was coming back to haunt me a little bit on burpees for sure. But I'll try though. It's a good goal to try to stay equal on those sets. Lou from Facebook says, you guys have great hair too. Thank you, Lou. Thank you. Appreciate it. Nick from Facebook says, can't wait for the next 250-pound video.
Nice. We're really happy with everyone really liked that video. And it's just a fun concept for us too. It's always nice kind of having a series as well to be able to do, a goal to have, and then everyone to kind of get behind it and even join in.
Yeah, definitely. And Nico from YouTube says, hello from Finland. Hello, Nico. Declan from YouTube says, have you guys ever thought of being Thor's stunt doubles? We're just waiting by the phone.
I know.
We're just waiting for Marvel to make the call.
But see, we're too big.
Yeah, it's true.
We make him look small, so we couldn't be a stunt double. Sorry, Chris.
I like Brandon's philosophy.
Yeah.
That makes me feel better about myself.
Yeah.
Bo from YouTube says, those bloody wipers hurt. You are absolutely right. And Muhammad from Facebook says, hi, good morning. Hi,
Good
Muhammad. We are pretty far behind. So we're probably going to try and catch up.
Yeah.
So we might be skipping some.
Cody,
you are a madman. Cody just gave us a $50 donation. Cody, thank you very much. My boy rocked the hat. Great workout all. Much love for everyone here. Well, thank you very much, Cody.
Thanks, Cody.
Cody is like our VIP live.
He's literally what funds our whole channel.
It is. Yeah, it is. So it's actually thank Cody.
Exactly. I mean, eventually it'd be awesome, like when you're saying once all this kind of craziness blows over, to do like in-person workouts. You know, we've been talking about that for a long time, and I think that'd be fun too, and have everyone get together and get a workout in. We got more donations.
Michael Taylor from YouTube, thank you very much. $25 donation. Wow. Love you, dudes. Thanks for the motivation each week. Stay buff. Team Hudson.
That was for you. That was your
thank
food
you.
bill.
Thank you, Michael. I really appreciate that. Michael Taylor says gas money for Brandon.
Oh,
that's actually the truth.
Thank you.
Yeah, because
Team Hudson, but he's supporting me.
That's very nice. Yeah. So he covered both of us.
That's true.
And Brandon is the one that actually makes the 2-hour drive round trip just to do this live workout. So big thanks to Brandon for making it every morning. Yeah. Nemesis from YouTube with the $5 donation. Thank you, Nemesis.
Thank you.
Wanted to say, just wanted your thoughts and opinions on SARMs.
Oh, yeah. We've got this question quite a bit, actually.
Yeah.
What's your current, was there more to it?
Let me read the rest of Nemesis' comment. What is your current workout routine?
Okay.
Much love to you. Never stop the buff.
So, which is funny because we had a comment, I think it was a couple weeks ago, about SARMs, and I had no idea what it was. So we looked it up, and it's like it's essentially, I don't know if you would consider it a steroid, but it's illegal but legal. It's kind of a strange thing. So it attaches to your receptors anyways. It affects you somewhat similar to, let's say, testosterone or some kind of steroid. But you can, I guess, buy it online because it's a research thing. Anyways, there's kind of this weird thing about it, but the more research you do about it, if you really look into it, it looks like there can be some pretty serious damage to your body, the way it affects it. And it can inhibit your own testosterone quite a bit, and maybe even permanently. So much like any kind of steroid or any kind of like maybe quick fix or magical pill or drug or whatever, it's never the way it seems to be. So our advice is stay away from it, do it naturally, get in a really good routine, be consistent with good eating, good workout routine, and just stay with that for the rest of your life. And you'll thank yourself in the long run, because I mean, a lot of people maybe will take some steroids or SARMs or whatever it is for those short-term gains, but later down their life, they're going to regret it. So just stay away from it. Team Brandon.
Yeah.
I had to read that one.
Eyes the King from Facebook says, buff dudes forever.
Nice.
Thank you, Eyes the King. Tim Johnson from YouTube says, thoughts on pre-workouts. There is a lot of them out there.
Yeah.
And a lot of them contain different things. We've been keeping it pretty simple. I mean, really, it's just caffeine.
Yeah.
I enjoy a really strong cup of coffee every morning. We've done, of course, pre-workouts in the past, the more traditional kind of NO stuff and everything, but they just didn't sit well with my stomach, probably as I got out of my 20s. So as you can see, Brandon's having a little bit of the coffee right now.
Nice.
We're coffee connoisseurs now.
Yeah.
Our flavor, our palate is very complex.
Folgers.
James Clark with the $5 donation.
Nice.
Thank you, James, on YouTube. Here's 5 English pounds. Please put it straight on Hudson's waist. Love you guys. Keep up the great work.
I love how
Team
you did
Hudson.
that. That was a play. I love that play.
Those pounds. I don't want it on my waist though, James.
That is true.
Yeah, I need it on my calves and my chest.
Oh, okay.
So that's where I'm gonna try to put it on. Thank you very much. Hoodie K from YouTube says Brandon looks like Guile from Street Fighter.
Oh, nice. That's a compliment. Hopefully not the Jean-Claude Van Damme version. Hopefully the video game.
Exactly. Joseph from YouTube says from Colombia. Well, hope all's well in Colombia, Joseph.
Absolutely.
Landon from YouTube says, what is your favorite protein shake? It's pretty simple.
That tastes good.
Yeah, that's true. Taste goes a long ways. I find there's so many people like, ew, gross, protein. Because sadly, there is a few that are like, but it's really about finding the one that you enjoy.
And it is natural. Like you need to look at the ingredients because there's some can have a long list of ingredients that you don't really not sure what it is. And then others can be very natural. So we really try to stay with the most natural ones possible and ones that kind of shy away or stay away from like the synthetic sweeteners and stuff, kind of go more natural. Because, you're having quite a bit of it. So why put something in your body that's synthetic or that's so processed?
We did a video not too long ago, I think back in January, for a brand called Four Sigmatic. And I ended up really enjoying their stuff and did kind of like their monthly subscription just because it tasted so good. And sometimes that makes all the difference.
And it's just so natural. I mean, like the ingredients are really pure, which is nice. And that's what you kind of get what you pay for in that way.
Yeah, that is
cheap
true.
Protein, which we've done in the past, which was another part of that cheap versus expensive.
Yeah.
And you can tell the cheap ones from the more expensive ones.
Oh, definitely. Michael Taylor from YouTube says, dudes, I was wondering about an in-person workout. That would be awesome. Sell tickets and hold a special event and we can all come together. I'll be in.
That's funny. Sell tickets. I never thought about that. I don't know if we do that necessarily, but we had this one thing a long time ago. It was like a live event we were going to do, and it kind of just completely fell to pieces. Like we weren't really sure what it was supposed to. They wanted us to do like stand-up comedy or something. We were like, well, okay, that's kind of weird, but we were kind of just rolling with it because it was mainly a chance to just meet people.
Yeah.
But it was just strange. But a live workout, now that is something that obviously we would love to do.
I think it would be cool to do something where maybe if we did sell tickets, they went to some kind of donation. Yeah,
definitely.
That would be something we would both be into. Maybe for like kids without access to gyms or some kind of physical fitness program.
Absolutely.
We'll look into it.
Yeah.
Joseph from YouTube says, you guys bulked up real big in recent months. Well, thank you, Joseph.
Thank you.
Appreciate hearing that.
It's hard too because sometimes you'll see our weight fluctuate a little bit. Maybe you see in our past videos we're looking a little smaller, and some other days we're looking a little bigger. It really just goes down to either being on a really good strict schedule in comparison to not. Because we'll go through phases where our schedule kind of gets away from us a little bit, and we're so concentrated on maybe producing videos, getting content out, working on other things. And our workouts lack, our food lacks. But then once we're kind of on track, and that's another reason why we're doing the Bulking Bros series, because it really gets us consistent with it. So it goes a long way, and you can see it immediately.
Dr. Maybe on YouTube says, hey, Buff Dudes, looking to purchase your resistant band program. Any recommendations on how many bands I would need to make some gains using the program?
Well, they're not here yet, are they?
They're not. We actually sell our own bands, Dr. Maybe. You can see them in the back right there. It's 5 sets. And honestly, I mean, to be completely honest, we would use 5, but realistically for most people, you're only going to need 4 because that 5th band, the orange one, I mean, that's Buff Dude size.
If you develop your strength enough, you will be able to do deadlifts with it. You can do like pull downs with it, squats with it. But it is extremely difficult. And that's what's good about the bands. And that's why we sell 5 different sizes of resistances, because you can still use that progressive overload kind of training system where you can increase the resistance in the band, each phase or whatever it is. So you can gain a lot of benefits from bands alone because the resistance can change, much like you would do like a barbell or dumbbells.
Johnny from YouTube says, do you think the dichotomy of your strong brotherly bond of competitiveness with each other has helped in your training and building the Buff Dudes brand?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean,
I think that's why this is fun, is because we're a little bit more competitive now.
Yeah.
In this sense, which is, it's like a friendly competition.
Exactly. It's all about learning. And honestly, the brand couldn't have worked with anyone except Brandon, at least for me, because we have so many shared experiences growing up as far as like what our humor is, what we enjoy, things such as like getting to the gym due to our dad. It's a lot of those things we can kind of like bounce off each other. So that's really helped big time too in developing like the look and feel of the channel.
Definitely. Cody's Team Hudson.
Hell yeah. Thanks, Cody. Yeah. Appreciate it. Need all the help I can get. I mean, that's about, I need to get 17 pounds on, and that's as Brandon's continuing to gain weight. So,
although I've never been able to get to 250, as much as I've tried several times to get 250, and for some reason, like my body stops at 245. Like it's just so hard. I don't know what it is. So it'll be interesting to see if I can bust past that barrier.
I'm hoping it's a little bit like the rabbit in the hare, or the tortoise in the hare. Where Brandon kind of falls asleep at the finish line, and then I slowly inch my way past that final
It
pound.
could happen. Yeah.
Dario from YouTube says, "What's up, buff dudes? Are you guys getting vaccinated?"
Yeah.
Yes, we are, and a big part of that is because we would like to be able to hang out with more of you in person, do some of these things in group settings. So, 2021 is an exciting year. Hope it continues to go well. Peter from Facebook says, I tuned in a little late, but appreciate you guys very much. Great tips and workouts. You guys are a special tandem. God bless. Thank you, Peter.
Thank you.
Very nice.
Chris from YouTube says active recovery. Active recovery is great. You know, it kind of depends on what you're doing with it or how you're using it. There's a popular kind of training technique or system, whatever you can implement in, called like a deload phase. So if you're on a pretty strict and heavy training regimen, you can take a week for deloading the body, and that's kind of would be considered like an active rest, where you're going less volume, less weight, less intensity in your workouts for a week. So you're still actively working, but you're not doing it to the point of fatigue and really breaking down your muscles. They're still recovering, but it's an active recovery. So that's something I would definitely recommend. It's something I'm kind of doing right now this week because my body's feeling pretty beat up. So it's always good to do every once in a while.
Got a great comment from Tristan on Facebook. Good to see you again, Tristan, by the way. Could you make a downloadable body image like you used to write your measurements on a 250-pound challenge?
You were talking about that, actually.
Yeah, that's a really great idea. Yeah, we should get Zhao to do that.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
We'll do that soon.
Yeah,
definitely.
We'll get on it. And we'll have it as a free downloadable image in the description of a future Bulk Bros YouTube video. So look for that soon. Yeah. Jake from YouTube says, best morning workout routine under 20 minutes. Much love from San Diego. This one.
Yeah, I know.
We did earlier.
You missed it if you didn't join us. So every Saturday morning.
Diego from YouTube, greeting from Argentina. Yeah. Greetings, Diego. And Sebastian from YouTube, Brandon looks like Obi-Wan, but buffed.
Buffed up.
Hell yeah.
Buffed Obi-Wan.
Let's see. Mysteries from YouTube says, feel the gains move through you.
Yeah.
It's a very buff Obi-Wan thing to say.
Yeah. I think that was part of one of the music videos, right? Wasn't that the heavy metal atmosphere? Wasn't that one of the lines? It sounds familiar.
Yeah. It's close.
It's close.
It's like a Star Wars
kind of
song thing. Petrus from YouTube says, you guys rock. Can't get tired watching your channel. Best tips ever. Hard to find something like you guys. Cheers from Brazil. Stay buff. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you. Cody Griffin, what about a meet and greet? We would love to.
Yeah.
Hopefully,
Very
soon. Yeah.
The thing is where to have it though. I think we'd have to figure that out. Like a central location.
That's true. Thanos from YouTube says, I really like your recipe videos. Greetings from Greece. Thank you very much, Thanos.
Nice.
Sharma from YouTube says, yes, please do more live workouts or follow long workouts. We would love to.
I was reading from YouTube, Nazar. What's your advice on cardio whilst bulking? Some cardio or none? I think any kind of cardio is good. Not necessarily that you would need it, but I mean, personally, I like to just do some form of activity other than just being in the gym. It depends on what program you're on while you're bulking. Obviously, if you're on maybe, let's say, like a 5x5 type of program, your rest times are gonna be pretty long. So you're not really raising your heart rate that much, other than just that short amount of time that you're doing your working sets. So, I mean, anything, you can go on short walks, or you could just, hiking, or you could go on a bike ride or swimming, whatever it is. It's not really gonna be detrimental to your bulking that much unless you go all out on your cardio. So just to do some kind of activity is gonna be healthy for you for sure.
Jumpy from YouTube says, a buff dude concert workout. Metallica again with Autumn. Yeah. We need to do another one. That was a lot of fun. Michael Taylor from YouTube says, totally, guys. Was just thinking you'd have 50,000 people showing up to join in live. That would be awesome. That would be the highlight of our physical fitness journey.
Yeah, for sure. That would be amazing.
Then we would be tempted to bust out some guitars and drums and do the full concert.
It looks like Shab Shabin. Hi guys, a curl bar enough for full body workout? You can use it, yeah, definitely. If that's all you have, for sure, man. Honestly, you can use anything. You know, we've used like just gallon jugs of water and stuff. I mean, you can really do any movement with any kind of resistance. So yeah, don't let that hold you back. You can use a curl bar.
Jimmy D with the $20 donation on YouTube. Thank you, Jimmy. Donating to Hudson's upcoming challenge. Bulk it up, dude.
Damn.
But seriously, both of you guys motivate me to be better, and the bodyweight book I ordered is awesome. Whoa.
That's awesome.
Yeah, thank you very much. And Jimmy, I'm going to be making a grocery run. I'm going to be filming it and look for it hopefully this upcoming week. And I want to let you know you and the other donations today are going to go towards that food, some of that. So thank you very much.
You got a lot riding on this now.
I'm getting a little nervous. Yeah, I'm going to tell my daughter, have a little sit down with her and say, no more staying up all night. Daddy's bulky. Yeah. I can't afford it anymore. Yeah. Bo from YouTube says, tips for workout music. Meshuggah, you're welcome. I mean, it's not that we don't like them as much, but I mean, I remember when we first listened to them, I was like, whoa, I was playing Quake 3 at the time, and that was like my soundtrack for Quake 3.
Teen mind.
Exactly. It just felt like, you know, very fitting.
Industrial, crazy.
Yeah. Awesome. Eyes to King from Facebook says, when are you guys going to do another movie workout video again? Great question. We got one coming up this Monday.
I was hinting at it earlier when you're in.
I see. Yeah.
Jackie Chan.
Yeah.
Get ready.
JC Hopkins from YouTube. $50 donation.
Nice.
Thank you, JC.
Yeah.
Hey, gents, no question for you. Just a shout out to say I get a lot of motivation from your vids. Love the bands program. That makes us really happy to hear that. Delighted to have found your channel. Have a few beers on me, lads. Yeah. Johnny, Dublin, Ireland, if the pubs are open. They are. The capacity is limited, but they are. So, you know, me and Brandon actually haven't had a chance for a long time to go out and maybe have a cold beer. So maybe today's the day.
Yeah, Johnny. You're a hero.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, JC.
Too bad you can join us. Maybe soon, though.
Yeah.
That'd be awesome.
That is true. Let's see. Just catching up on some comments. Edward from Facebook. How's the bulk going? It's going good. I have to, full disclosure, I need to get a little better at tracking my calories, though.
That's not good.
Yep. So I do have to get on that a little bit.
I hit my 5,000 yesterday. I'm hitting that 5K.
Brandon's a machine. Yeah, if you wonder why he's able, this man is like, it's a little bit, I'm like Kyle Reese against the Terminator.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I got to find,
both died in the end, so I don't know, what's that tell you?
But you look cool when you died.
Oh, yeah.
You were the machine. I was just like, I had that kind of like little bitch in. You're like,
that pipe bomb was.
He's like, he's dead?
Yeah.
He just kind of like,
that's kind of hilarious.
Yeah. But anyways, still cool. I still like Michael Biehn.
That's true.
Let me see. Just catching up on some comments. Ooh, the pool man from YouTube. I'm Team Brandon because that's what I named my son.
Oh,
that's awesome.
Sweet.
Let me see. Shabhan. Okay, he already answered your question. He said, okay, I'm sorry, Shabhan, you're going on timeout. Yeah. I just used the Thor's hammer.
Yeah. Hopefully you heard my comment. If not, then
he's like, why'd I get banned? Yeah. But I think he has typed that like 15 times. So Lifting Matt from YouTube says, sadly, gyms are closing again over here in Germany. Got to rewatch some of the vids focusing on bodyweight training as preparation. Sorry to hear that, Matt. It's a crazy time, man.
I know.
It's
one thing.
Yeah, I know.
I think one thing's happened, then another, and it throws everything out of order.
You feel bad for everyone. I mean, I guess the only thing that gives me a little comfort, I guess, is everyone's going through it at the same time. Yeah. It would be really tragic if maybe only one country was. It'd be like, oh man. But
we're all in it together.
Exactly, and we hope we can continue to go on the upswing. Let's see. Edward from Facebook says, when's the first Buff Dudes convention? That's a great question, man. We would love to.
See, this is the hard part, though. I mean, there's just so many people around the world. Yeah. It's like, where would we have it to make sure everyone can join? Yeah. Or enough people can come together. And like, where would be the best? Like, I mean, I guess we could have one in Europe and then one here, but I don't know. That's tough. You don't want to exclude anyone.
That's very true. Francis from YouTube says, what's the ETA on your lean bulking vid? We're going to have the next one out next week. We're going to try our best to have one out every week. Yeah. So that's the plan.
Trying to cover like all the hot topic, the best topics possible to like, not only update you what we're doing, but also maybe hopefully you guys get something in it for yourself as well.
Cody, $5 donation. My buddy and I only have one goal in mind: to recreate that amazing scene in Predator. Carl and Arnold, you know the one.
Yeah.
We do know the one, Cody.
The most epic handshake of all time.
Which we've pulled off a few times successfully on these live workouts, but honestly, I'm a little afraid to do it again, because once you have that undefeated run, you don't want to screw it up, and then you're like the Dumb and Dumber guys, and then you miss, and then it's just sad. But good luck, Cody.
You got to do it.
You got it.
You got to get on camera too, or it doesn't happen.
Exactly. Johnny from YouTube, $5 donation. Thank you, Johnny. Just a small something to say thanks for all you do. Well, thank you, Johnny.
Yeah, appreciate that.
And it's a little wild because we are
way behind on comments.
Yeah, these comments just blast through there. So we apologize if we're missing some. DJ from YouTube says greetings from Chile. Awesome. Nice. Love to visit one day. We'd love to visit everywhere in the world one day. Like Brandon was saying, it's kind of sad because we're trying, hopefully one day we can visit everyone. Let me see, there's a good one on the, Tristan Parker from Facebook says, how is the cookbook going? Is Buff Mom hard at work, and will it be ready for Christmas?
Yes.
Buff Mom was making recipes last week. We're getting photographs.
She's shackled and chained to the kitchen, and we're making her get it done.
Cook. Yeah. We need a book out.
Yeah.
So,
pull the Harrison Ford on her.
Exactly. We're going to both start like this every morning. She's like, But it's coming along great. The goal is to have it done this Thanksgiving.
Yeah. Someone's asking where the bands are, and where'd that comment go?
We will hopefully have them back in the store, Ernest, in about 2 weeks. We apologize. We didn't know what to expect, and then they sold really well. So thank you all.
That was our fault.
Yeah. The Brown guy on YouTube, $6.99 donation. Nice. Thank you. Hey dudes, what benefit would I get by adding a battle rope to my home?
A lot of benefits.
You would.
Battle rope's amazing. We love battle rope. We have one. We don't use it nearly enough. There's a lot of things you can do with it, and it's really, obviously the resistance isn't going to be that high, that much, but it's really good. For muscular endurance. And it's going to be timed. You can do, alternating, you can do same time, you can do jumping jacks. You can do so many movements with the battle rope. So definitely include it in your gym.
And Ernest from YouTube regarding the mobility band says, no worries, just really want them.
Sorry, guys.
Hopefully soon.
Very soon. But we got anchors too, thankfully, this time around as well, because we were so bummed. We're like, God, we built this whole program and not everyone has, something to attach the band to overhead and everything. So we got some anchors as well to sell with the band, so that way everyone can be
exactly. Shalom from YouTube says, hey, how's you and your Brandon's bulking phase going on? It's going good. It's going good. I weighed in yesterday. I'm almost 224. So the weight is slowly going up.
Damn.
I got a road to go though. Tony with the $5 donation. Thank you very much. From YouTube. Thank you. You guys have really helped me to change for the better. Bodybuilders are good people. Well, thank you very much, Tony.
Thank you.
Really appreciate that.
And
Sonic with the $5 donation. Thank you, Sonic. Nice. Hello, does belly fat go away only with calorie deficit and or less carbs?
I wouldn't say carbs are necessarily the culprit. It's really going to be, you will probably want to be in a little bit of a calorie deficit and, make sure you're burning enough calories so that way the body's forced to burn your fat storage. And that's really going to help the most. So don't necessarily stay away from carbs necessarily, although some people may be a little bit more sensitive to them. So you have to kind of figure out what macro split works best for you. Some people love keto, obviously 0 carbs, but it's higher in fat and proteins. And then some people like carb cycling, where they'll have lower carbs throughout the week and maybe go a little bit higher carbs on some days. So it's really, it's going to be a little bit of a chore in the beginning to figure out what works best for you, but make sure you track your calories, make sure you track your macronutrient splits and make notes to see how you react to it. But in the long run, it's going to be consistency and it's going to take time. So,
Gabriel Miller from YouTube says, hey guys, greetings from Hungary. What do you guys think of collagen supplements? And as a younger brother myself, I have to be team.
Nice.
So, collagen, collagen is really, I feel like a lot of that stuff is good. Collagen, coconut water, but then all of a sudden it becomes like the new thing you have to have. So I'm not sure I would put it in the category of like
a super supplement,
Yeah.
but I wouldn't say that it's a bad thing.
Yeah, it's not gonna hurt you.
Yeah,
unless you have
yeah.
like, you OD on it or something.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
it'd be good.
Let me see. Mohammed from YouTube says, what is your favorite body weight exercise? For upper body, I've got to go with pull-ups.
Yeah.
And then for lower body, you know, just keep it simple. I got to go with squats.
Yeah. I mean, I would agree. It's like two of the best ever. Do you watch YouTube yourself? Oscar says from YouTube.
We
Yeah.
do.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I will watch a lot of YouTube. To be completely honest, we kind of, I don't want to say we stay away from other fitness channels. We don't do that.
Yeah.
But when your life consists of fitness almost nonstop, I mean, even now, you know, spending an hour or two on a Saturday with you guys, sometimes I like to disconnect a little bit from fitness, and sometimes it can become a little bit of a knitting circle, I think, with any niche, fitness included. So we really kind of stay away from like maybe sometimes the latest happenings or what's going on with this or that. But when, you know, I'm feeling inspired, I'll definitely watch some fitness stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. For the most part, it's just, I swear YouTube has it so good now. They curate your main feed so well. I just get lost on that main feed and I'll watch 30 videos before I even realize what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Tim from YouTube says, my girlfriend loves to see when you involve the buff girls.
Oh yeah. We need to do more of that.
Yeah.
Definitely. Because it's nice that it reaches more than just dudes. Although, you know, obviously we're buff dudes, but it's nice to show that it's not just dudes.
Yeah.
Women can do it too.
Let's see. Sketch Therapy from YouTube says, the only thing stronger than human muscle is human family. Cheers to all the strong moms and dads. Sketch Therapy, that is a great comment, and we absolutely agree. Let me see. Shabhan from YouTube says, hey, buff dudes, thanks for helping lots of people around the globe. No problem. Yeah, we enjoy it.
Yeah, definitely.
Dean from YouTube says, does this get read? Please say, if so, first time typing. Yes, Dean.
Yeah.
We did read it.
Okay. Kate from YouTube, is it okay to work till failure in every workout? It's kind of a tough question. I wouldn't necessarily do it in every workout. There's phases in your workout routines or in your kind of like cycles that you want to hit that failure. You want to push yourself far enough. Obviously, like if you're doing a 5x5, if you're really going towards strength, you would be reaching failure in that 5th set. So that way it's forcing your body to push past those barriers. But like we were saying before, if you missed it, I mean, it is good to back off on those kind of really intense or even higher volume training styles for like a week or so to really help your body recover more. So if you're pushing it out that far to failure, just have a period where you're gonna get back off for a while as well to make sure your body can recover. And you'll see a graph in the body like it's getting better. But if you keep at that level, it's just gonna start dropping off. So you want to make sure it recovers so that way it keeps, you see that chart keep going up.
Phil from YouTube says, hello from Portugal. Do you feel any ankle pain at all, or is it just fine now? Phil, I'm very happy to say I feel very little. There's only really one exercise that gives me any trouble, and that's the push press. Only because when I'm doing some of the more like dorsiflexion, raising my toes, I can feel a little pressure there. But it's amazing modern technology in that they're able to repair me as good as they did. Raymond from Facebook says, how are the buff babies? I'm about to have my own buff baby.
Oh,
yeah.
Congratulations.
That's awesome. They are very good. It's all just it's an adventure.
Yeah.
They're such good sleepers. And then the past 2 nights in a row, me and my wife have both gotten very little sleep because our daughter has, for whatever reason, just screamed until we've had her kind of like co-sleep with us. So that's a little new, but it's very fun. It's a lot of fun. And another congratulations.
Yeah.
It's gonna be you're gonna love it.
Definitely.
Let me see. Jimmy from YouTube says, I want that Bruce Lee poster on the wall behind you. Sign from both of you. Oh yeah.
Enter the band.
Yeah. Augustin is the name of the artist who did that, and he just he did an amazing job. We actually have it on our website, buffdudes.us. I believe you can download it. So download it, print it, and then if we ever meet you in person, we'll sign it.
Yeah.
Clint from YouTube says, dudes, loving my 12-week dumbbell only PDF on week 3, Mile High City buffness.
Nice.
Hell yeah, Clint.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Hell yeah. Robin from Facebook, hammer curls, yay or nay? Yay.
Oh yeah, can't forget the hammer curls. Dr. Maybe from YouTube says, love seeing Buff Dad and challenge videos. Any new ones coming out? There is this Monday.
Yep.
It's going to be a fun one.
Oh yeah.
He gets to do what he does best. We give him a lot of hell, and in this one, he's actually going to give us hell. He does some things where he's throwing projectiles very fast in our direction. Yeah. I think he had a lot of fun with that one.
Yeah. Robin from Facebook, asterisk, Zotman curls. So maybe you meant Zotman curls instead of hammer curls. Yay for Zotman curls.
Yeah. Zotman and hammers are both great.
Definitely.
Oh,
this one, Umarito from YouTube. Question, is it okay to lose more than 1 to 2 pounds a week? Or is that a arbitrary guideline? It's tough, you know, it's possible to do it for sure, but that's it's pretty intense. I mean, you can definitely do it, but I wouldn't put that as a necessary goal. And it kind of depends on what your goal is. If it's just to drop weight, not caring what your body composition is, yeah, absolutely. Especially if you maybe have a short amount of time getting ready for vacation or marriage or wedding or whatever. But I wouldn't put that as a goal.
I saw a good comment from Hoodie K on YouTube. If you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball.
That's true. Dodgeball. That's pretty much what
happened. Yeah. Ruben from YouTube says, I train at home now because of COVID with my 6-year-old, and he can do real push-ups 3 times. That's amazing. Wow. Tell your son, great job. That's cool. Hepatom from YouTube says, currently about to enter phase 4 on the cutting book you guys made. Thanks for the awesome program. Well, thank you very much for letting us know, and good luck. So we hit our time limit. We've been doing this for a little over an hour.
It's been amazing to hang out with you guys. Always a pleasure. Happy that you joined in the workout and happy that you joined in on just some convo.
Yeah.
At the end here.
Definitely. We'll see you next Saturday, 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Thank you all again. And I guess until next time, have a great rest of your Saturday and stay buff. Yeah.